Hello, wonderful earthlings. This is Wayama, soaring high above the vast southern lands. Welcome to Returning to the Heart, where we embark on a transformative journey to reconnect with our innermost selves and embrace the wisdom and love that resides within. Healing relationships through awareness and connection. Relationships often bring us face to face with deep emotional experiences, including pain and disconnection. The journey to heal these wounds is not always straightforward, especially when we struggle to see ourselves clearly within the relationship. When the connection starts to unravel, it's easy to blame the other person or look outside for solutions. However, true healing begins within, by returning to the heart, cultivating awareness, and finding the present moment together. Returning to the heart invites us to a place of grounded presence, where we remember that connection is about more than just shared moments, it is a shared existence. The challenges of emotional disconnection. When relationships face difficulties, we often get caught up in reacting to our emotions without fully understanding them. It's easy to fall into patterns where we act on anger, frustration, or sadness without pausing to reflect on where these feelings come from or how they affect our connection. Riding the waves of emotions without mindfulness can be detrimental, leading to arguments, passive-aggressive behaviors, or even emotional distancing. Consider Emma and Alex, a couple who have recently started arguing more frequently. Emma feels Alex doesn't appreciate the things she does, while Alex feels that Emma doesn't trust him. When an argument arises, each reacts defensively without understanding why. By recognizing her feelings of needing appreciation, Emma can approach Alex with openness rather than resentment. Similarly, Alex's awareness of his own need for trust can soften his response, helping them communicate without added emotional armor. This cycle of disconnection can manifest in subtle ways, such as one partner working excessively while the other becomes withdrawn. There may be more arguments, or one person may start sleeping in a different room. These behaviors don't occur randomly. They indicate a growing gap between two people who are drifting further from the core of their relationship. Recognizing the first signs of this disconnection, moments where words or actions feel off, or when a familiar tension rises, helps us see that the core of disconnection lies in losing touch with our own awareness. Understanding the roots of separation. At the core of many relationship struggles is a sense of separation, feeling like the connection is slipping away. This feeling can arise from past experiences, childhood patterns, or simply the way life unfolds. If we are not careful, we can become entangled in our own behaviors, reacting to emotions without understanding their deeper roots. In Sam and Sarah's relationship, Sam finds himself withdrawing whenever conflicts arise. Growing up in a family where emotions were often minimized, he learned to cope by retreating inward. When Sarah expresses her feelings, Sam's instinct to retreat creates an unintentional distance between them. Both Sam and Sarah feel the separation, but by recognizing that Sam's behavior stems from past conditioning rather than current intention, they can work together to bridge the gap. This separation is not just one person's experience, it is shared by both. While it may seem like one partner is more aware or more in touch, the underlying disconnection is felt by both. The key is to recognize that the problem is not just in the individual behaviors, but in how these behaviors reflect the growing distance from the heart of the relationship. Healing starts with returning to the heart. To heal the relationship, we need to come back to the heart, first within ourselves and then with each other. The heart represents our true connection, a place beyond the linear experiences of, I loved you once, but now I don't. The heart is timeless, present, and always accessible when we take the time to breathe and connect with it. The first step in healing is to pause and reconnect with your own heart. This means tuning in to the present moment, using the breath as a guide. The breath is a constant reminder of the life force within us. It connects us to the sensations of the heart and brings us back to the here and now. When we anchor ourselves in the breath, we can begin to approach our relationship with a clearer, more open perspective. Bringing awareness to everyday moments. In relationships, even the smallest moments can carry deeper meanings. A simple act like picking up a sock can trigger feelings of frustration, resentment, or anger. If we trace these feelings back, we might find they stem from repeated experiences, our own or those of previous generations, where we felt unappreciated or burdened. These habitual reactions are like tapes on repeat, replaying old stories that ultimately reinforce disconnection rather than promoting understanding. But we have to question the validity of this thought and its emotion. There are infinite sock moments, and at the heart of the sock is a heart and being. Very quickly, through self-observation, honesty, and discretion, our emotion transforms into a way of communication and a doorway. I practice this in my relationships in order to deepen my connection and navigate through the maze when the internal meets the external. When we start to connect these small moments to the bigger picture, we see that our reactions are not just about today's annoyances, but also about unresolved emotions from the past. By bringing awareness to these everyday experiences, we can shift from reacting out of habit to responding with mindfulness. We begin to recognize the difference between a habitual response and a genuine present response, allowing each moment to be a choice rather than a reaction. The importance of listening and presence. Healing a relationship requires both partners to listen, not just to each other, but also to themselves. This means acknowledging the tiny signs of disconnection and being willing to address them, no matter how small they may seem. The heart's connection is present and accessible in each moment. It's the consistent thread that runs through every breath, every conversation, and every interaction. When we approach our partner with openness and a willingness to connect at the heart level, we create a space for genuine healing. The breath becomes a shared experience, a rhythm that binds us together. In this state of presence, there is no need to manipulate or change the situation. We simply allow the connection to unfold naturally. The breath as a guide to healing. The breath is not just a physical act, it is a reminder of the heartbeat of our relationships. It represents the ongoing flow of life, the pulse that brings us back to the present. In moments of difficulty, focusing on the breath can ground us, helping to dissolve the illusions of separation and bring clarity to our interactions. By being mindful of each breath, we can bring awareness to the emotions and sensations that arise within us. This practice helps us stay connected, even in challenging times, and encourages a deeper understanding of our own feelings and those of our partner. Finding connection through awareness. In relationships, the journey of healing begins with returning to the heart and cultivating awareness. When we are mindful of our emotions, behaviors, and interactions, we can bridge the gaps that form between us. True connection is found in the present moment, anchored in the breath and grounded in the heart. By being present with ourselves and our partner, we can navigate the challenges that arise and transform everyday moments into opportunities for growth. The heart's connection is always there, waiting for us to come back to it, and with each breath, we can choose to heal and reconnect. Thank you for listening. Please say hello below, and if you like this, then like it, and if there is a topic you want us to explore, let us know. Namaste.